guys, welcome back to the Don't Make It Weird Lost Boys Press Spectacular. I'm one of your co-hosts, Daniel Quigley, and I'm here with the better half of my team, Dinosaurus and producer Sean. What's going on, guys?
Hi, everybody.
Hey!
There we go.
There we go. We got it perfect right the first time. And guys, we are here for our favorite thing, man, which is our live shows. And it's been far too long since we got to hang out with our best friends here at Lost Boys Press. And we are joined, as always, by co-founders Chad Ryan, Ashley Hutchison. And for those of you guys that don't know, Lost Boys Press is an independent publishing house that believes in the brave, bold storytelling. Their titles are whimsical, imaginative, and capture the indie spirit. Welcome, Chad and Ashley. What's going on?
Hey there.
Hey.
Good to see you guys.
Oh, man. I'm just so excited, man. How long has it been? When was the last time we were all here together?
Was it not meant for each other? Is that it?
Yeah.
I think so, man. I think so. And then, we got through the holidays and we got through some birthdays and, I feel like we got something important coming up. So a reason that we are all gathered here today. Chad, what do you think is going on, man?
Today we're here to celebrate all things Lost Boys Press, and that's a big deal because we have a lot of cool things going on this year. And we're going to tell you about some of those things today, some of the things we're launching, some of the things we're working on. We're going to show you something that's super top secret that won't be after tonight. There's rumor that there's a cover reveal that we're going to be doing, and everybody loves those. So, we got that on deck. We're just here to hang out with you guys. We love hanging out with you guys always. And, shenanigans always ensue. So, let's do it.
Yes, let's go. And let me just say, I always get very tongue-tied whenever Ashley's here. So if I totally blow it and you guys don't see my story coming up in this story, in this upcoming anthology, I apologize in advance. It's definitely my fault. So.
The amount of times I just wanted to just have you removed.
He literally texted me about it every single day.
She's like, can we find a loophole to get Daniel out of here?
Yeah.
Oh, man. And so, guys, we got producer Sean. He's going to be out here checking our chats here on YouTube and in studio. So if you got anything you want to say, any questions, or you just want to tell me that I'm pretty, definitely feel free to. And, maybe get that comment on air. So before we go any further, I feel like we need to warm up. I need to loosen back up and get back in the flow. And I think we got a little game that we're going to play. Bring back an old favorite. Producer Sean, what do you got for us?
That's right. Normally we wouldn't do a game segment for this sort of thing, but we were feeling a little fun today. So we're going to bring back the game we played with Ashley Hutchison way back when she was on the show. It's called Weird Titles. So the way this game works is we'll just go around. I'm going to give you a word prompt that you're going to shove into the title of a book or a movie or a TV show or something, like fill in the blank kind of situation, but you're replacing a word to make it funny or ridiculous. So we've played this before. People in the chat, if you have fun ideas for answers in the game, feel free to shoot them at us. And
so what's the over-under before Dina makes her first Harry Potter reference?
Well, now she's going to try really hard to not do it because you said that.
Yeah.
I don't think she can resist.
That's all that I have, though.
But to be fair, they work so well with so many things.
They do.
God, they do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any other titles memorized off the top of my head. I should have recorded in my living room because I have my whole bookshelf of library. I could just cheat.
Smart. Yeah, smart. I'm with you.
Before we
Chad's
start,
first time playing, so I'm excited to see how we.
Yeah, I always do so well with these games when I come on here. I always, I say the exact
threaten
wrong
dogs
thing.
and things like that.
Yeah, I threaten animals.
But that hasn't played against me before.
No, I don't like playing games against Ashley because I always lose those games. I play against Ashley epically.
All right, you guys,
you shouldn't play me in laser tag then.
I know, yeah.
Before we get going, I wanted to do a quick shout out to our YouTube audience. I see a few friendly faces that I wanted to say hello to. Rance is here.
Awesome.
A Lost Boys Press contributor. Jess is here. Jess the Mess. Hi.
Oh.
Amber Nicole, we love you.
So
Amber says hi, everybody. Amber says she
Amber.
loves you all. Rain is here. Hello, Rain.
Hey,
Vanessa is here. Hi. Shannon is here. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Shannon, that's our Shannon reference for the
Charlie
today.
and Matthew Sidek and Braden and Michael J. Writing. And we got.
Oh yeah,
Charlie
in the
came.
studio.
Yeah.
These are our people.
Let's
These are our
go,
homies, man.
Yeah.
All right, game time, you guys. Who's going first? Who wants to volunteer?
Oh, we go Ashley.
I mean, I thought we just like you throw out a thing and we just say
Yeah, but we
got
start
it
with
or not.
someone and then you go around. But we can just start. Well,
I can
no
go first.
chaos here.
Ah.
Well, I mean, we had chaos when I
That's
played
true.
the game.
You know what?
It was just like
Ashley's
who
right.
said it first.
Ashley's
Yeah.
right.
Fuck it. Let's just roll. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
She brings the
This
chaos,
is so
man.
hard to get.
All right. Weird title word number 1. Let's go. Replace a word in the title with shenanigans.
Got it.
Go ahead, Ashley.
The 10,000 shenanigans of January.
Oh.
That's a lot of shenanigans, everybody.
I'm going to build off of what you're doing. 10,000 shenanigans under the sea.
Nice.
So I actually have to know.
I don't remember if there's what the number is. What is it? 10,000 Arabian Nights? Did I say 10,000 shenanigan nights?
1001.
Damn it!
We're all just going to use numbers for it, right?
So,
Any title with a number in it.
so if Rance is in the audience, we can say like his ragged shenanigans.
Hey,
Ooh.
shout out Rance.
There we go.
Shout
I like
out
that.
Rance. Let's
That
go.
was good.
Okay.
All right. Let's go with mermaid.
Ooh.
The mermaid.
Got it.
Harry Potter and the Mermaid Goblet.
The mermaid goblet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The mermaid. You guys.
The Mermaid of Fire?
The mermaid of fire.
Rain said prisoner of shenanigans.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a Potter reference. Yeah.
Jess said the fault in our shenanigans. Michael J. Writing said Lord of the Shenanigans.
Ooh. Who remembers Michael Flatley,
Oh.
Lord of the Dance? Like I mean, Dina obviously doesn't. She was way too young. But for the rest of us,
I do.
yeah.
Yeah.
His
Sorry,
legs
that was
move
just
about
a-
as if independent from the rest of his body.
Yeah. I clearly need to read more books because I'm like, I have an English literature degree and I'm just blanking on titles.
Do you want me to say mine?
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, go.
Mermaid sitting.
Oh,
Ooh.
the
What?
Lion, the Witch, and the Mermaid.
It's moon sitting.
The
It's
Lion,
from
the
Moon
Witch.
Sitting.
Okay, but let's be
Oh.
honest. Lion, the Witch, and the Mermaid sounds like a badass book, though.
Yeah, that sounds like something Charlie would write. It'd be awesome.
Oh, listen, I'm still
That's
traumatized
true.
by Charlie. I don't
Yeah.
want to talk about that right now. I'm still not over it. I'm not over it. I'm sorry, Charlie. I love you, but I'm not over it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a painful book.
All right, next one.
Okay.
How about shit liquor?
The Diary of a Shit Liquor.
Diary of a Shitlicker. Oh no.
Go, Ashley.
Rhythm of shit liquor.
Nicely done.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Shitlicker.
Yeah. The House of Shitlickers.
Oh yeah, and shit liquor was a good one.
Oh no, Brayden. Oh
Shit Liquor's
no.
List. Oh my god.
Brayden just said Shitlicker's list.
Oh no.
Prince of the Shit Liquor.
Yeah.
Oh god. I hate how much more clever our audience is than I am. Like,
Dude, big time.
It hurts my feelings.
I told
Eternal
Dina,
sunshine of the
Imposter
shit liquor
syndrome is
mind.
real.
Nice.
yeah, Dina texted me and she's like, "We're gonna play a game." I'm like, "I'm so bad at these games." I just sit there and kind of smile and say, "I'm not stupid."
Well, Chad, I've got one just for you, buddy.
All right.
You ready?
oh god, yes.
Blood mist.
Oh,
Got it.
Oh, Ashley's blocked and loaded.
Ashley!
The art of blood mist.
Hey.
Oh.
The Blood Mist Sea.
Nice.
how about the Garden of the Golden
on my
Blood
book.
Mist?
Oh,
Nice.
the ultimate crossover.
Yeah.
Oh, your biggest fanboy, Sam Logan, is here, Ashley.
Good.
Fanboying out in the YouTube chat.
I don't want to talk to Sam.
Sam legit made me cry with that. That was
That
so
was pretty
sweet.
funny.
That was
If
good.
you guys want to
Sam
see what
on
we're talking
TikTok.
about, check out the TikTok for Lost Boys Press. Sam posted a really
Listen,
funny video
Sam has
about
been
this earlier.
freaking crushing TikTok. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
He really has.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Hold on.
Him and Charlie are killing that thing.
Oh yeah,
The Sword of Blood
Everyone
Mist.
that's been on that social.
Matthew Sidak, thank you, buddy.
Bridget Bloodmist's diary.
Bridget Bloodmist.
Oh my
Daniel,
God.
is that her name?
Yeah,
Bridget
like
Bloodmist's diary?
Yes.
That sounds like a D-list vampire character.
It really does.
But we'd read it. We would.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a Castlevania spinoff.
Exactly.
Clearly.
Yeah. When she woke up, she was Bridget Bloodmist in the moonlight.
Oh my God.
She used to be Bridget Smith.
Not just Bridget Bloodmist.
All right.
Oh, shit.
How about Canoodle?
Ooh.
Got it.
Oh, I
Of
got
course
one.
you do, Ashley.
Okay. Huh?
The canoodle of the beasts.
Yeah.
Oh,
The art of
Canoodle beasts and where to find them.
Yeah.
fantastic canoodles and where to find them.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Don't edit her answers. That was ugly.
Yeah, I edit you.
The sixth canoodle.
Mm-hmm. What is it? Sung Chao's
Ashley,
The Art of Canoodle.
Sun Tzu's Art of
Sun Tzu,
Canoodling.
sorry. Sun Tzu.
I didn't know how to say that either.
Yeah, man. I'm a wreck.
Rance is shouting you out for the Castlevania mention.
That's
Ashley,
such a good show. God, it's
Aw.
so good.
It's a great show.
Yeah, well, I'm a big anime freak,
Yeah.
so.
Listen, I just love it because, listen, we'll put it on blast here. Me and Sean grew up in a town called Belmont. And so just to hear, like, Trevor Belmont of House Belmont, I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah.
he has to be one of my absolute favorite characters.
oh,
Yeah. True story. One of the characters in my new book is named Richter. And I pulled the name from Richter Belmont.
Oh, Richter's a good name, though.
Yeah, it's an awesome
That's a
name.
good name.
Yeah.
we have a few
I'll
canoodlers
just sit here
in
and be
the
uncultured.
chat. If you guys are interested, Rance said the
Yeah.
canoodle locker.
Oh, God, the canoodle.
Abby Simpson's in the chat with
Abby.
canoodling in the time of cholera. Love it.
I love that.
We have
That's
a winner.
good one.
Yeah.
That's a very good one.
Canoodle through the ages. That one's from Rain.
Yeah. How about fear
I like all these
canoodling in Las
historic
Vegas?
canoodlings we're doing.
Yeah.
Fear and canoodling.
Let's see. In the
Yeah.
studio, we've got
Fear and canoodling.
the canoodle and the hound. Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the shape changer's canoodle.
Where the red canoodle grows.
Dad.
Where the blood mist grows. Damn it.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more quick one, and then we'll get to business. All right.
Business.
And here's another Chad one. We just can't get away from Chad inspired things.
Let me guess. Fuck Squid.
You know what it is. Yeah, it's Fuck Squid. He knew it.
Got it.
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
Fuck Squid.
What is it, Ashley?
We got it.
Yes.
Ashley's so competitive.
What do we got, Ashley?
We hunt the fuck squid.
We hunt the Fuck Squid.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you're the professional. Oh,
Fuck
man.
Squid River. There we go. Michael J. writing. Fuck Squid River.
Fuck Squid.
Did you workshop that title at all, or was it
Yeah.
straight to Ghost River?
Oh, dude, hey,
Fuck
my
Squid
boy,
in the ride.
my boy Dewey, he's got a good one, man. He's got the Fuck Squid in the ride.
Yeah.
The Fuck Squid of the Baskervilles.
Fuck Squid Man, No Way Home.
Yeah.
Fuck squid everything.
One day
Fuck squid everything. That's
one
me.
day I'm going to be known for something other than the Fuck Squid,
Yeah.
but
You're the Fuck
that
Squid
day
guy.
is-
I mean, you
that
can
day is
also
not
go
today.
with the Fellowship of the Fuck Squid,
Yeah.
the Return of the Fuck Squid.
Listen, we have a Diary of a Wimpy Fuck Squid.
Yeah, those are the worst kind.
Don't steal
It's a
me.
kid's book, man.
Yeah.
The Once and Future Fuck Squid.
Once in future.
Mm-hmm. Dina, have you given us a
Spider-Man, no way fuck
Have
squid.
you given us a
What?
Harry Potter Fuck Squid reference? Because that might be classic.
Yep.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of the Fuck Squid?
Yeah,
Oh,
it works.
See, I would have gone with the Goblet of
The goblet of the
oh
Fuck
dude,
Squid.
can you imagine being the prisoner of the Fuck Squid, though?
I drink from the goblet of the Fuck Squid.
Oh,
Yep,
God.
exactly.
Ew.
All right.
I can't think of any like the other titles.
Everybody left the chat. Sorry, guys.
We are very mature. We're all
Yeah.
very professional here. So,
Yeah. When
There
I
will
come on,
only
it
be
always
7 to 12 more Fuck Squid references in this.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck squids that weep.
oh. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right, you guys, this has been Weird Titles Live.
Yeah.
Thank you for participating, chat.
Oh man, it's so good to get back in here with you guys. I just, it's so exciting because like the last time that we were here, when we first met Chad, we first met Ashley. This was a 2-man operation.
Oh,
You guys
man.
were running this thing solo, and I'd say a little bit has changed since that initial meeting.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk a little bit about the exciting new developments and people that have come on board?
Yeah, Ashley and I, we launched this company and it was just us for, I don't know, over a year almost, Ashley, I think, right? It's been about a year. And we launched all of our titles up until this point, pretty much as a 2-man team. And it was really hard, and we had a lot of, luckily, thanks to everyone's support, we had some success, so we kind of just was like, yeah, and it takes a village to publish, and we want to move into other areas and go into libraries and bookstores and grow our readership and do all kinds of cool stuff. And we kind of just put out a call, and we didn't even know if anyone was going to call back, pick up the phone, and we're like, hey, we're looking for volunteers that want to come in and help us just lighten our load a little bit, because Ashley and I were both putting on unbelievable amounts of hours, and publishing is a lot of work, and when you want to write and do other things too, you have to prioritize and really shift things around, and we just got bombarded with amazing people that wanted to come in and work with us, super talented, and we still are getting super talented people coming in by the day. Yeah, go ahead, Ashley.
I think we're at 18 people now.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah. And more. Like we just got picked up another person yesterday, and it's just insane. And I don't know if Dina is mentioned, but Dina's also part of our team. She's our chief executive officer. She's the one that we kind of go to make sure all the trains are kept on time, and she does a fantastic job. I mean, and you can forgive me if I forget anybody, because I always forget names, but we've got Dowie, Hargraves for Twitter. He's part of our administration team. Sam Lohman. We got a great social media team of Charlie and Vanessa and this new person we brought on called Danny. Just all kinds of people. We have Ashley's got a very robust, I think you would agree, a robust editorial team. And you'll see their names here on when we get to the cover title, the cover reveal. But it's just been absolutely insane.
We have more editors than they're actually on the book, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and don't forget about my very important role in the company, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Daniel!
What? Someone has to be a Jar Jar. Yes.
Erotica.
Yes, I have a very important role here. All right, I pay you
Shame
guys.
that none of it's been approved yet.
Yeah. So it's been super crazy, because now we're having weekly meetings, and there's departments, and we're there's a marketing department, an editorial department, administrative department, and it's awesome. Don't get me wrong, it's exactly what we need to have. But for Ashley and I think I speak for both of us, where we kind of look in the mirror some days and we're like, wow, I can't believe we're actually doing it, and growing, and people care, and people are supporting us, because we just started off as a couple people that wanted to write, books and publish cool books and value the art of the story above anything else. We look for people that tell cool stories in cool ways, that have that kind of spirit that we're looking for, and it's turning heads. People are noticing. And
that's so exciting.
There was a moment today that
I
Dina
heard,
and I had, I think, together, where we were both just we just came from a super exciting meeting. Yeah. And we were both just on cloud 9, because it's a corner.
I really wanted to just reach over and high five you, and I was like, no, that would be so weird. I can't high five the camera.
Do you think we can say?
I don't know. Can we? I think we can.
We can.
I don't know if you want to name names.
Do we have an unscripted reveal?
Yeah, we probably shouldn't say names.
Yeah, I wouldn't name names, but you can say.
We don't. Yeah, we're not going to say names, but we have been contacted to have a relationship with the literary agent at a great agency. And we had a meeting today about that, and it's going to completely revolutionize Lost Boys.
Let's go!
Yeah.
So exciting.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
An amazing agency too.
The chat is blowing up,
Top
you guys.
Yeah, she's a pretty big name, and from what I gathered from what Dina told me, I haven't talked to Ashley about it yet, but Dina sent me like 10 pages of this is what just happened, and I was just like, and I was just pacing. I was floored, and I was like, this is exactly the type of stuff that we live for. Because
I could have cried. I felt it.
So Jess in the chat asked, how has Lost Boys Press changed from your original vision for it, and was this where you thought you'd be at this point?
Yeah, go ahead, Ashley.
I mean, the goal for us was to always get to grow and to get bigger and bigger, and to bring in more people because we really want this to be a family. But we also just want to keep publishing great people and great stories, and want to shine a light on people that might otherwise not get published by trad publishers. That is always going to stay the dream, no matter how big we get. I can't imagine going in any other direction. But it has felt like so much faster than what I really expected. I did not expect that for us to be here at this point. And I certainly feel like it's going to keep snowballing, and I feel like we're just trying to keep up at this point.
Yeah, momentum is a hell of a taskmaster, and momentum is where we're at right now, and it's crazy because without going into a lot of details, we had a challenging year. I mean, it was a challenging year on a lot of fronts. For all of us, and a year ago, it was a much different situation from where we are today, just because of, just life and things that happen. And we're a small business, and small businesses are hard, and you have to you have to weigh your personal life, your creative life, your administrative life, and all that stuff together. And, Ashley and I would always meet every day, or Mondays we'd have a meeting with just us, and we'd sit there and we'd map out our strategies, just feeling like we're in quicksand because, all this stuff is happening, and we're like, okay, we got to prioritize and do this and that and the other. And life hits you in the nuts, and all of a sudden you're like, oh no, we're screwed. But then, cavalry came, and people came and wanted to help, and they wanted to lift us up and help us get through this stuff and create the space that we need to be administrators as well as creative people, and kind of create the culture and infrastructure that Ashley and I envisioned. So to answer your question, I guess, what's different now than then? Nothing, except for the fact that we're bigger and we're growing. And we're making some strides now. And it's just weird how life works out, because things just happen. Like, this person we had a meeting with today, just contacted us. They'd heard about us, and we're appearing on lists, and people are talking about Lost Boys, industry people, big industry people. So that's pretty fucking cool. Because
we're high quality as hell, dude.
Yeah. And that's one of the things we always said, Ashley and I, was no matter what we want to do, no matter what, is we want to prove that an indie press can put out, quote unquote, trad quality books. And, because trad quality books aren't any different than indie quality books. They're just market driven. So
if you pay attention to sorry.
It legitimately feels like we're living the dream, making other people's dreams come true. There's nothing better than that.
Shout out to Matthew Sidak, who is helping me moderate the YouTube chat, because we've gotten some bots in there and I'm trying to delete them. But he stepped up to help out. So thanks,
that
buddy.
means that we made it.
Yeah, that means that we made it.
Bots mean that you made it.
And so, guys, I want to transition here, because speaking of the high quality, and that's the thing that's always impressed us so much, when we first got to meet each other, before we were even, partners and all of this, is that just, between the stories and the quality and the people that you guys gather, I mean, it's an unbelievable group. And I think we're here for a very special story and something kind of cool to reveal about it. Why don't you guys take
That
us
would be you,
through?
Chad.
Yeah. Why don't you, before we even get into the big reveal, why don't we fill in the audience that may not know what's coming out in March of 2022?
Right. Yeah. So, we had our last anthology that came out last year of Not Meant for Each Other. And at that point, we had to slow things down because we had, some things happening, and we had to we couldn't publish anything as fast, but we wanted to keep another anthology coming. So we had to wait, a few months, and we put out a call, and Ashley puts out prompts, and she put out the prompt of Heroes, which is a anthology of reimagined hero stories. All the heroes from ancient legends and lore reimagined in alternative settings and times and genres. Just a really unique type of piece, because as Ashley talks about in her foreword, the world is a place that needs a little bit more hope. So, we can't, all of our books can't just be despair and and whatever. So Ashley wanted to compile something that had a little bit of a different feeling. And Heroes was born. So we have Heroes coming out in March 31st. Which we got, I don't know how many submissions you got for it, Ashley, but it seems like it was kind of an avalanche. Yeah. Luckily, she's got a team of
a lot of Robin Hood stories.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
of Robin Hoods.
A lot.
Yeah. Medusa stories and, all that good stuff. But she's got readers now, and we have an editorial team that was able to get through it, and they picked the 10 stories that they wanted to be in Heroes. But we also have an extremely talented staff that wrote stories as well. So there is a staff section, because we don't just publish our own people. So we put them in a staff section. So it's actually 14 hero stories from all different kinds of lore and legend. And it's coming out in March 31st. And as of tonight, well, I should mention, Ashley, can I say who's in it? Can I say who here is in it? I don't know what the... Can we?
We have the list of contributors that Daniel was going to go over it, but you can say it if you want.
Your CAO took care of it.
Okay. Perfect.
Listen, if you guys want to hear me mess up some names, I can absolutely get in on this. So as is
the whole world tunes in to hear you mess up on names.
So I apologize to all the contributing authors if I totally mess this up. Remember, I'm a big dummy. So we have got Jess L. Tong, Laura Jane McLaughlin, Stephen Howard, Madeline Dow, Michael J. Mullen, Douglas Jern, Matthew Sidek, R. Rada, some Daniel Quigley.
I think it's pronounced Dank.
I hate you all.
It's Dank.
It's Dank.
We got Dewi Hargraves, Jason Bonet, Charlie, I'm very sorry. Dina S. Dina, I don't know what the S stands for. And someone who I've been
S stands for stay out of her business.
And we've got the legendary
Ashley
Carter Hutchison.
First time, huh? First time publication.
Yep.
Yeah, baby. Man, I'm so excited
to Carter, who is my husband. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. It's Donk. We decided it's Donk, the French pronunciation.
Donk. Donk is shame.
Yeah, and it was really exciting to see all these familiar. Stephen Howard is a great example. I mean, this guy, we've published a lot, and one day we'll probably publish a lot more from him. Because he,
whenever he wants to bring us a full length book, we're ready for it.
No pressure, Stephen.
He's got the hat trick. 3 anthologies, right?
He three-peated. He three-peated our anthologies. Ashley's a huge fan of his work.
At this point, it's pretty much expected that if Stephen is going to submit, that there's just a place.
He's got a VIP roped off area.
He's so talented.
He really is.
Yeah, so we put Heroes together, and you heard all those names. They're top shelf writers that a lot of people know, at least are in our community. We're very active on Twitter and some other places, and everyone's a pretty well known quantity there. And they've all, some of them work on our team as well. And that leads us to one of the big reasons we're here is the amazing cover of Heroes that was put together by the very, very talented Dewi Hargraves. we did this one in house, and
Is it Hargreaves or Hargraves?
Hargreaves. Yeah.
Graves.
Joey, can you make one of your
man.
famous Twitter videos showing us how to properly pronounce your last name? That'd be great.
Like Greaves, like armor.
Yeah, it's Greaves. Like Daniel just messed it up.
Yeah, and Dowie is a very talented cartographer in his own right. He's very good at drawing and art. And one day we had a meeting, and we're like, oh God, this, I don't know, for any, maybe this is shop talk, but book covers are expensive and they're hard to do right. And we take a lot of pride in our book covers, and a lot of people notice our book covers because we take a lot of pride in our book covers. And we're like, what are we going to do? Who are we going to commission? And figure it out. And then Ashley sent Dowie some samples of books that she liked, that she thought would fit into the vein of Heroes. And what you're about to see is
oh wait, can I show them? Can I show them the book that inspired
ahead, sure.
Heroes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm so excited because I'm about to get so cheesy here.
Well, it's an Alan Moore book. So this is the inspiration. This is the sample that I gave him, is Jerusalem.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And I said, I would like something that is inspired by this design for Heroes.
Yeah, that's one of Ashley's superpowers, and that's what's awesome, because you can just kind of be like, Ashley, pick something that looks good, and she'll do it. And she'll send the inspiration, where I'm very indecisive, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, man, don't ask me to choose. She's like,
I'm pretty much like that, don't like that, want that.
Bang. And it's refreshing to work with somebody like that, because it's what you need. And she sent that to Dowie, and Dowie came back with what we're about to show you guys, and it is, for the first time ever, revealed to the Don't Make It Weird podcast audience, the Heroes cover.
Time to judge a book by its cover. Let's go!
Oh, God.
God, that looks so good.
Mm-hmm. And we're working on making sure that it's available hardcover too.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be so beautiful hardcover. We're even looking into dust jackets if we can.
We will.
Do that.
Yeah, we've already. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah. This book is going to be a beautiful book. It's going to be available in paperback, ebook.
E-back.
It's
got digital cover.
Yeah. And we're going to have a hardcover edition with a dust jacket that's going to be Ruinic and all kinds of very cool stuff. And all of this is actually for sale tonight. we opened up. Yeah, we opened up our pre-sales.
Hey.
Yep.
Let's go.
I love keeping things a secret from Daniel.
Yes, everyone just gets secrets from me.
You didn't even tell me that. I would have bought it right away.
I was keeping it super confidential.
Yeah, you didn't even hint at this.
No, and I never know. Like, I know Dina's privy to a lot of our internal stuff, and I'm always like, is she telling Daniel and Sean about
No, what she does. Okay,
I know.
She lives for the look on Daniel's face.
Yes,
I have two different worlds, and I keep them separate.
and what the most that she does is she'll drop us like those radio teases where they're just like, and after the break, you'll find out what we mean by this. So she'll just drop cryptic messages in our chat and just be like, oh my gosh, something so cool happened. You guys are going to have your mind blown. And then we're like,
and then I just don't.
Nothing. No follow-up. No,
I can't wait to see your reaction when you find out about this. Yeah, that's super vague.
I see all the links are tweeting it out. I'll just say real quick, for the people that are interested in pre-ordering, we're taking pre-orders tonight. The ones that are available are for domestic orders, because we're going to be shipping all these books ourselves. There's going to be an international option that's going to open up here in the next week or two once our ARCs are finalized. And right now the ebook is available anywhere. You can get it on, Amazon UK or whatnot. It's not available to read, but it's available to pre-order. So if you live outside of the United States and you want to get a hardcover or something, that is coming. Just need to give us a little bit more time.
I am ordering my hardcover right now, Chad.
Do contributing authors get a free hardcover?
The answer would be no.
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
I mean,
You gotta-
he has I mean, I would ask the same question.
No, it's a great question. One day we'll do
One
that.
day.
We'll be like, hey, here's 50 hardcovers for our authors, but you will get author copies, but unfortunately they won't be the hardcover because.
Oh, don't worry, I'm already investing regardless. This is incredible.
One day.
I forgot to order my copy already. I was supposed to do that earlier.
Yeah.
Dude,
Shit.
this is amazing. Oh,
Yeah, so it's a really impressive looking book. We have other covers that are kind of in the wings. We've been waiting to show too, but we can't yet. But this is a very, very cool one. I think Dewi nailed it out of the park. It captured what Ashley was looking for as far as the editorial vision of the book, and
great job, Dewi.
Freaking shout out, man. That's unbelievable work. And guys, if you don't know, like if you need like some maps done, graphic design work, I mean, I don't know what all you can convince him to do, but he is freaking incredible at everything that he does. It's sickening, really. It makes me incredibly envious and jealous of his freaking talent. So
that's why we had to snatch him up.
Well, wait now he's not perfect because he doesn't believe in the Oxford comma.
Ooh.
Bastard.
Oh yeah, he said the M dash can burn.
All right. We're not getting controversial today here, sir.
Should we
hot takes?
Since Ashley, I don't know, we have a philosophy with our anthologies that we do every year where they're mirror images of each other or they're related somehow. And this is the first one this year. Should we share with the audience what the second one is going to be so they can get their minds wrapped around that?
Oh my God.
Well, I think we've at least shared this with them before. Yeah. But yeah, for the purposes of the live event, I will say that the next anthology will be called Great Wars, and it will be taking any war throughout history and changing one thing about it, and then seeing how the story plays out from there. Like, say, if you were talking about the Civil War, but instead of the cavalrymen fighting on horses, they fought on saber-toothed tigers. And how would that change the war? And who would...
Does the Olive War of 2021 count?
Yes, the Great Olive War of Twitter. Is that a...
No, that does not count.
How about the great toilet paper shortage of 2020?
No.
Yeah, so Great Wars. So our next book will look similar. I mean, our first book, Chimera and Not Meant for Each Other, have a similar look and feel. People pulling apart and coming together, and Great Wars will have a similar feel to what you just saw there with Heroes, and there'll be great companion books that we're coming out with this year.
Yeah, I wanted this year to be about epic. Just the buzzword epic, to know that that we were doing something on a larger scale, a grander scheme. And even, I've been very thoughtful, even with the selection of the stories and how they're ordered in the book is purposeful as well, because they sit on a spectrum. You go from, very far from reality to close to reality, and then you get farther from reality once again. So the more central to the book that you are, the closer to reality you get.
Yeah, I don't lie, or I'm not hyperbolic when I say that Ashley thinks through every little detail. Everything is purposely placed with meticulousness that I can't even fathom in my little monkey brain. So she absolutely nailed it.
So let's talk about the rest of the roadmap, Chad. What's it look like?
What do you guys got in store for us 2022?
So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming. One of the coolest things we are launching, and I guess we can talk about it, is it will be happening in March as well, along with the launch of Heroes. We are starting our very first e-zine. We're going to be launching. It's going to be called Straight On Till Morning, and it's going to feature writers and poets and artists that we work with. And it will be coming to our store, and it'll be coming to a lot of different places. We'll be taking submissions for that from outside. The first one we're kind of putting together in house with our house staff, just to get a feel for the process. But yeah, we're super excited about that, and we've already got the cover art done for that, and that's super cool. We'll have to.
And we have 2 very important serializations happening in there.
Mm-hmm.
And if Chad wants to reveal his, he can, but I will reveal mine and tell you that the serialization is going to be Tales from Somewhere Else. And so it is a garden continuation, but in the world outside of somewhere.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. We're going to somewhere else?
Michael J. Writing in the chat wants to know if it'll be a subscription, Chad.
We have a subscription model that we may go with. We have the technology to do it. But we were kind of thinking in the beginning that we just wanted to do a few and see if people cared. So we may not
just show your love.
Yeah, he said, seriously, take my money. So you got one customer at least.
You got one right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get more Ashley writing, then you can definitely just go ahead and sign me up too.
Also, can we just throw out the fact that you have Second Star to the Right is your email newsletter, and then Straight On Till Morning is your e-zine.
That was very purposeful.
Yep, we have both of those. Our newsletter, Straight On Till Morning. I'm sorry, I'm already confused. Our newsletter, Second Star to the Right. We also try to feature, people that want to, play with us and post, flash fiction and stuff. And, it's more of our newsletter type of thing. What happened?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
What happened?
She said that's what she said.
She said that's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it, Dina.
I'm sorry. What's a habit?
But Straight On Till Morning is going to be more of a long form type thing. It's going to be almost like a mini book every month, depending on our submission quality and how we can put it together. And it will feature, our writers, and it will feature all the cool things. We're going to have nonfiction pieces in there, articles about publishing and writing and world building.
Yep, Dina and I co-authored the first one together.
Hey guys, by the way, you remember that exciting thing that I said?
Damn it, Dina!
She said, "Oh my god, something exciting happened." ...
All the time, Dina's like, "You guys are family. You're like my brothers." Blah blah blah. But you keep secrets from us, Dina.
Because you suck at keeping secrets, Daniel.
It's true. Daniel sucks at keeping secrets.
I'm a golden retriever.
He literally tweets all of our secrets.
It's okay. Daniel, to help you out here, I am horrible with surprise gifts. I can't do it at all. It's very hard for me to keep. If I buy someone a gift, it's very hard for me to keep it a surprise.
You're just take it.
I'm pretty sure. So we did a Secret Santa gift exchange, and I'm pretty sure Ashley stopped talking to me for a week because she got me.
Yeah,
and she just didn't want to blow the secret.
I knew I'd blow it. Yeah, but I think I nailed it.
Yeah.
I know she either. Did you finish the book?
I haven't finished yet. I have that much left. It was a big book. It's a chunker.
Yeah, it's because I've also been making her read Dinosaur Lords, which is one of the worst books ever written.
They're reading 2 or 3 books for the show simultaneously right now. So
yeah.
Well, it's also because that I wanted her to get that book because I wanted her to see part of the inspiration for Garden.
Oh, is that the book that you were showing us, Dina?
I caught it. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that
I literally
that one,
said this is how Ashley writes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did call that out. That looked like a really good one too. I know what you're talking about. Sorry.
It's so good. It's beautiful. It really is.
Yeah.
All right. So, in addition to the magazine, you got the next anthology coming up. Do we have any? I'm going off script here. Do we have any updates for the Chad and Ashley collab?
Yeah, we have. We have a lot of things in the pipe. Ashley and I had to, unfortunately, we had to hit a pause for a while here while we worked through some of the administrative stuff with Lost Boys, and but we have written a book, and we're in the process of revising it, and we're half done with that process. So it's called God's Rift. It's a fantasy. It's an epic fantasy. It features a haunted soldier who has to. He has to escort a goddess to her death in order to save the world, and it's a really it's a beautiful story, and it's not a romantic one. It's very unconventional the way we did it.
It's lone wolf and cub kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
we we each wrote different POVs. We each wrote different chapters, and then tied them together. We had meetings every week where we're like, okay, what am I doing? What are you doing? And we each brought our own voices to the project, and it's just an epic fucking book. It's going to be.
Well, I think when it comes out, everybody will be able to tell that I wrote for the goddess, because it's literally my voice.
Yeah, it's her voice. Yeah.
So, Chad, when it's ready, just shoot me that pre-order link, okay?
Yeah. Go ahead and,
And that's one of the covers we've had done. We've had that done for forever, and it's.
Oh my god, the cover is so gorgeous.
So,
yes.
Are you saying that we
have the cover of that? We have it.
When do I get
done.
to see it?
Yeah, the cover's done.
I'm gonna go hunting later.
Yeah. I don't know if you can find it on there. I don't think you can find it yet. Yeah, we keep that
it's not in the drive.
top secret.
Damn it.
So we have that coming, and that's going to probably, I don't know, Ashley, that'll probably be out the first part of next year-ish, just based upon our workflow right now.
Yeah, because Chad's got other writing projects, and I have a big fantasy series that I'm writing as well.
Whoa. In addition to somewhere else, you've got some... Ashley?
Well, to be fair,
story?
I have shown you guys the first page of the book that I'm writing, and you loved it.
I did. But I didn't know that was a whole new thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a whole new thing. It's the first chapter.
That's Daniel's way of saying he didn't read it.
No, I absolutely read it. Are you kidding me? You can go... Listen, ma'am. Listen.
Go ahead. Say my name.
Ma'am. Listen, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have no follow-up. This was an empty threat that had zero backing.
It always is.
It is. You scare me.
Yeah.
Both of you do. You and Ashley both terrify me.
But that
scares me,
opening
so
scene
that's
of the dead
understandable.
bodies on the spikes, that's what I was writing.
That's all you get, chat. That's all you get.
Yeah, that's all you get. Yeah. Ashley's had an idea for a fantasy series for a while, and she wanted to do. She had to, I don't say wanted to, but needed to get out Garden and A Map to the Stars as kind of her entry into the writing world. And obviously those are brilliant books. So it's super exciting to see what she's going to come up with next, because, when it comes to fantasy, having worked with her, I mean, she knows her shit, and the world building, and, she's like, flesh this out. And then I'm like, yeah, you're right. I can't just get away with saying, simple thing.
Oh yeah, we had to create a document, and I had to put I had to source all of the world building stuff that I had been writing in the book itself, and put it into a document, so that way we could reference it going forward. Because I would just sit there and write all the histories and stuff in the in the book itself.
And I when we started this project, I had just come off of Ghost River, and she was like, this is going to be a series. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. It's not too long. I don't want to.
I'm still telling him that it's a series, and I have a whole plan for it too.
Yeah, and I'm starting to believe her, so it could be a series.
Ashley's out here playing chess while the rest of us are playing checkers, you guys.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Well, I told him, I said, my plan is the series works backwards in time. So God's Earth, the first book, would be the most recent in time, and then we work back.
Son of a...
Oh, wow.
You're going to Tarantino this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are the pages backwards too? Do I have to read it from the back of the book forward?
Yeah. We play.
No, I don't think I want to mess with Chad anymore in formatting. I think we had a hard enough time.
Garden was enough. Yeah. That book was a hard as hell to
formatting, though, Ashley. You really do.
Yeah. I see Braden, and Desi. Yeah, there is going to be. I'll talk about what I'm working on. So I have 3 projects right now. And it's frustrating because, I want them all to be done. But, they're all kind of where they're at. We've got Drift, we talked about. We have my next book, which I think is going to be out, I hope, towards the end of this year or the beginning of next year, which was called Witchwood, which was the project title that I came up with. But it's now been changed because I'm farther into it. And that's kind of how title changed. It's now called The Way of the Dark Woods. And it's a dark fantasy fairy tale about 2 orphan children who have to flee their house in the middle of the night into the dark woods during a war.
But is it scary?
Of course it is, Dina.
It's going to be scary. It's Chad.
I just want to read something from Chad, and I
It's
can't
going to be
because he makes
God's
everything
Rift.
scary.
Tina, it's God's Rift. I'm telling you, the first book you're going to be able to read by Chad is the one he wrote with me, and that's because he wrote it with me, so it's not going to be scary.
So, Sean, we have to find a way to make her read this, right? Like, I just want to terrify and traumatize Dina.
Well, speaking of read, is there reading prepared for Heroes before we move on?
Yes, there is. I'm going to be doing the reading.
Dina, did you tell the person?
I did not
They
tell the
don't
person.
know?
I wanted it to be a surprise.
You didn't even ask.
And they're in the chat too.
They're in the chat. So
we've got.
Do I just start reading, or should I like say why we picked this?
Give them a heads up.
I think you need to introduce it at least.
I mean, yeah, I would say who it is.
I shouldn't like read it and then go by blank.
I would say why we picked this and who it is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we picked this reading because this is one of, I believe it's the only author that's not going to be able to make it for the actual launch party that we have scheduled in March. March 27th, is it, I think? Don't quote me on that one, audience. So we just wanted to make sure that they were included and that their story got proper representation. So this is an excerpt from Dowie Hargreaves' story.
Hey, Dowie.
In the Heroes Anthology coming out in March.
Okay. There was nothing like seeing the knights of the Pendrag prepare for war. Many still remembered the old wars with the Says. Am I pronouncing that right? Says? Am I?
I would go with that, yeah.
You just go.
Okay. All right. They were dark times. The lady avoided them when she explored the memories of the lake, but there were physical reminders around her too. Great weapons carved into mountainsides, whole quarters of cities full of locked, rusting warehouses that held ammunition, vehicles, oil, and, most importantly of all, armor. These places remained sealed for the good of all, but war was once again on the horizon. For the Pendrag sun was about to be wed. He appeared in the vaulted hall on a day when light streamed through the stained glass windows, leading his knights in full armor. His own suit hissed and clanked, and pneumatics pumped up and down, and feet bigger than bear claws pounded the earth. Arthur's suit was the grandest of all. Covered in filigree and equipped with a heavy machine gun, hunting rifle, energy sword, and rockets. It glowed like the sun, so bright it was almost impossible to look at. The lady's heart fluttered when she saw it. Calidfluk? I don't know how to pronounce the name. Calidfluk? I don't know. Sorry. His suit was called Calidfluk.
Exactly. Perfect.
Her personal gift. Yes, exactly. It's Welsh, actually. Welsh. Yeah. Her own personal gift to the future king, assembled over hundreds of hours by the underladies of the lake, their delicate fingers hammering love into every inch-thick armor plate. Beside him strode Guinevere, the only other knight allowed to walk at his flank. Daughter of a powerful family and a prestigious jouster in her own right, the two were a perfect match. A chivalrous pair of gleaming warriors to lead the realm into a bright age following the dour grayness of the Pendrag's reign. Though both were skilled on the tourney field, neither had been tested in battle, and it was tradition for groom and bride to take up arms together. No closer bond could be forged than that made in battle. So the people of the Pendrag would go to war, a war for the Grell, an ancient land of theirs, stolen eons ago by the Says, and it was time to reclaim it.
Ooh. Let's go. And for the record, so listen, I'm going to give a little spoiler here because I was lucky enough, and I don't know why he did it, but, Dowie let me get a little sneak peek of this, and I got to beta read this, and I made the mistake of beta reading it before I'd written my submission for Heroes. So I read this, and I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, I might as well just not even submit, man.
Yeah, I felt like shit.
Yeah, I was like, well, you know what? My hand's broken.
Daniel
I can't
was
type.
Seriously not going to submit his story.
Yeah.
And Dean and I
so
convinced
good.
him to.
I considered it.
We love it. Raise your hand if you like mechs, because I fucking love any story that's got mechs. And I think we've got 2 in this anthology.
I didn't know about them until this.
Is that right, Ashley?
There is a Mulan Gundam story. I will give you that.
Are you?
No, it's
is
not
that the
mine.
actual?
Yes, it actually happened. For the record, this isn't me, and I'm not going to give spoilers.
Yeah.
Story, yes, based on the original
You
legend.
got your dream,
with
Ashley.
Mexicans.
That's fantastic. We talked
Yep.
about this so long ago.
I know.
It takes love to make that story happen. I'm just saying.
That is the story I was waiting for.
That was a Daniel's writing tip of the day months ago after we
Yep.
had that conversation.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I can't keep secrets. So any ideas that come out, I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea.
Family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's mine
I'm going to
now.
put it in its writing tip.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so excited. This whole anthology. I mean, let me tell you, I have not gotten to see more than Dina's and Doey's story. But man, the talent that you guys have compiled, I mean, me withstanding, I can't believe you picked me. That was a terrible idea.
Trash.
But I mean,
I'm just
the
kidding. You
talent
actually have
that
a
you
very good
guys
story.
got on this, I mean, every anthology, I'm telling you, it gets better and better. And your first two were already freaking home runs. I can't wait to get this one.
Freaky home runs?
Yeah,
Freaking,
there were so
freaking,
many
Freaking,
that
freaking.
I mean, all of those stories just were so beautiful. One that I loved so much was Michael's, this Beowulf story in like Nazi Germany.
He did the
It was just
Beowulf one?
amazing.
That's
Yes.
so cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I like Grendel as a Nazi super soldier. That's just, yeah. I was just like, give me it all day.
Mhm.
Listen, I didn't know that was Michael's story because like I've gotten like little teases because
He said I kind of
people
died. In the chat, Michael's here in the chat.
Michael, for the record,
Yeah, it was.
I got to have like a little dinner meet and greet with Ashley like months ago, and yours was one of the ones that she mentioned. Man, like,
He's crying right now, you guys.
dude.
Yeah, it would literally. Yeah, Daniel and I actually met up and had dinner here in Birmingham, and I
He
talked
took a
about.
shitty picture.
Really
Yeah,
did.
he
It was
really
a cute
did.
picture, and then I moved the camera. It would have been adorable.
Mhm.
Daniel,
Yeah.
you know that
Literally, your hand seized all of a sudden.
I have
That's what
never.
I'm here,
Yes.
Ashley.
Yeah, and yes, I promise I am this tiny.
Yeah,
person.
I've never
Yeah.
met Ashley in person. Like, I started a business with her. I've known her like 4 years, 5 years, however long it's been, and like we've never met in person, bastard.
Bastard.
Well, I mean,
It's okay,
you're
Daniel
always
doesn't give very
welcome
good
to
heads,
come for some ramen because
know.
that's where I took him
Yeah.
out for ramen,
Yeah.
and I changed his
You
life
did.
because he had amazing ramen for the first time in his life,
Yeah.
Tonkatsu,
that sounds
shout
awesome.
and
out.
takeiyaki.
He had never had
Oh.
takoyaki in his life,
I
and now
never
he's
had
like trying to
Oh
find
yes,
it in
I
Atlanta.
don't know what that is.
Dude,
know-
I haven't been able to find it in Atlanta yet, and I'm super bitter. But I've gotten the tonkatsu ramen, and I can't ever go back. I can't go
You know,
back.
I told you it's the best thing ever. It's literally my favorite food. It's the food I'll eat on death row.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I just want to point out to people. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was
Chad,
just
go
going to
ahead.
say, I know it was like, I don't know what our time schedule is, but when you talked about, bringing talent in, and for this anthology and for all the other anthologies that we've done, one of the things that we're excited about right now, and what we've worked hard on this last year, was building the infrastructure of people and editors and getting the machinations in place to where we can make books faster and make books, more books than just our books. And, so, we've now started the process, and, Ashley, you can tell me to shut up. But, we've
Are you
now
gonna say
started the
the S
process
word?
where we have an acquisitions editor right now who is actively, finding things. And we are very, very close to the S word here. We're talking like imminently, Good.
Oh yes, opening.
opening general submissions
submissions.
for
We are right at the edge.
Mhm.
The S word.
But we are. I promised that I was just going to be in my don't make it weird role, but like you guys should probably emphasize not to submit outside of proper channels.
Oh yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
We're not ready.
Don't fucking
When you
message
want
me.
to know, if you want to follow
No
the
DM
Lost Boys
submissions.
Press, yeah.
I'm literally just going to
For real.
send my story text by text, like
Mhm.
whatever the max text list is.
Oh,
I'm gonna send
God,
it
please
just
don't
via
do
text.
that.
Yeah. Sean, I'm going to
just
send
as
you
like-
the other S word, my search history, real quick.
Jess is like edging, and they're like, "That's kind of where we're at. We're just on the brink. We're waiting for a few contractual insurance things to fall in line here, and then we're gonna go big. And we're gonna
Our E&O insurance.
Yeah.
So we'll be good.
Oh
we're
my
gonna,
God. This is
we're
way
gonna-
bigger than I even thought.
Mhm.
Dude, let's
But
go.
but
But?
but
Yeah.
we have been making moves and acquisitions, and there are several people that who we're currently talking to.
Yeah. We're going to have some announcements hopefully here in the next couple.
And now something that Dina said to me offline makes sense that I won't say on air, but now I see what you're...
Good job, Daniel.
Well, you shouldn't have put that in my head. What were you thinking?
It's true.
I thought it was already going to be in your head.
Yeah, well, don't be in my head. There's nothing in my head.
Yeah, that's the kind of cool thing about targeted acquisitions is you can identify people that you just know you want to work with. And we reached out, and Ashley reached out and just said, "Hey, do you want to write a book? Because we think you can write a book." and hopefully they do. Once
so Ian Connery just slid into your DMs.
A couple of them we may have worked with before.
Oh, we're just teasing like crazy. Like it's just one giant feather to the toes right now. Like.
Sink pickle.
A little bit of tickling. Yeah.
Give us a tickle.
Sink pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Little tickle.
So we're excited about what's to come. It's a learning curve for us, and every day we wake up and, like Ashley said, we're blessed to be where we're at, and we're blessed to have people that are wanting to go with us. And this for us is going to kind of be our next year or two is going to be kind of our breakout. We're gonna roll. And we're going to hit hard and we're going to hit fast, and people are going to know who Lost Boys Press is, because apparently they already do. So
we are going to punch you in the face with Lost Boys Press.
Yeah, they already do.
Take us with you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. You guys are our media partners, and we come to you for this stuff. So
you have first rights going down the line always.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited, man. So for the quick recap, and producer Sean, just make sure I don't miss anything. So we've got the brand new cover for the Heroes Anthology coming out this March. We've got...
if we have any of the authors from the anthology listening in now, you can go ahead and check your emails from me.
Ooh. Yeah. So we're going to have... We've got the brand new cover, and it's incredible. We've got...
Daniel,
yeah?
Check your email, buddy.
You got something.
That's you.
Oh, I didn't think about him.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I was waiting for him to do something.
I have a surprise. I have a special surprise for you in your
it's
email.
Not in
actually,
my email yet. I'm just.
Just refresh the letter of retraction.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, I was like,
we told your story.
how funny would that be?
It literally just says.
Just a giant thumbs down.
Yeah.
It's just a big piece of poop.
Listen, that was the greatest form acceptance I've ever had in my life. It warmed.
It was great.
Warmed the cockles of my heart.
It was everything that you ever wanted.
It really was.
Have you framed it?
It's gonna listen. I've got it saved and I've got it printed.
Dirty liar.
I know. I do. Are you kidding me? I absolutely have that saved.
Do you really?
Yes. This is my first ever acceptance. This is my first time being published
Look
by
at the
anyone.
chat. They're all opening their emails and brains are exploding. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I really hope they love
Douglas.
it.
Me too.
Oh my God.
Jess. Michael.
Daniel, I'll give you a real one if you want a real one.
I want to know what it is. I haven't seen it.
All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can do a
forward
share,
it to me and I'll
screen
share it. Yeah.
All right. Let me forward this to you.
I can give you a real one though. Daniel.
It's
Dina,
really
did you
funny.
tell Sean that you showed me the bio that he wrote for Daniel?
You showed it to her? Yes, because I joked
I was
about
gonna
sending it
use
to you.
it.
I joked about sending it to you because he was
and I
dragging
said-
ass sending his bio. So I was like, I got you, fam.
Yeah.
And I said clearly this is the one that's going in the book.
Yeah, listen,
Please,
the worst
please,
part
please,
is that there's no lies there. It's a really accurate.
It really is.
Oh, I know, which is why it's going in the book.
It really is.
Listen, I wouldn't be mad if that went in the book.
I wrote that like 2 years ago or something as a joke because Daniel was trying to write a bio for something. I don't even know what it was for, but I wrote that as a joke a couple of years ago, and then I just went and grabbed
And
it
you
the other
saved
day.
it?
Yeah,
It was in the Discord.
Yeah,
So
we've
I
been
searched
working on
for it.
trolling each other for a very long time.
I was trying to do the book layout.
Oh, they want to see it. Should we present it?
Yeah.
Should we show it?
I think Sean's waiting to get
The
it.
bio.
Should I
that you
read
wrote
it?
for
that
him?
would be
Should I
really
read
funny.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So if
Okay,
you guys
hold
want
on. Do we want to
ins-
do the Twitter banner first?
Yeah,
Are
do
we
the Twitter banner and then read the bio, Sean.
Okay,
So
let
this
me
is
save
called.
this really
So
quick.
for anyone that's still here, this is called "We're Gonna Go Embarrass Daniel Now."
Let's do it.
Isn't that the name of the show?
That's so good. I know.
yes.
the name of my next
It's my
book.
love language to be humiliated.
It's the whole reason why we named it. Don't make it weird.
It's true.
It's true.
That's the origin. I literally told him in
Okay,
our first
so-
DM together, don't make it weird.
The Twitter banner is what we're going to show first here.
We have
This is
customized
Daniel's
Twitter.
personalized ones.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Daniel's personalized one. Hooray!
Thank you.
It does look really good, and I hate how good it looks.
You're going to use that, right? Donk?
Yes, I'm gonna use
It's
it.
too professional
have
for
to.
him.
Yes,
I can
do.
give you a
No,
real
I
one.
have to-
Everybody else got a
You
real
know,
one.
It's gonna happen. I'm doing this.
Donk.
This is the real one, Tina.
Yeah, this is a real one.
It's in the contract.
This,
Get it
yeah, this
twisted.
is the real one. I have seen and approved no other version.
Yeah, it's true. I don't want to upset my editor, so you know, because I
That's
have to
not
go
too-
try to pitch 190,000 word manuscript to her without her hating me. So
It's going to be an auto reject.
Yeah, we got that letter ready.
I already have his email just on auto.
yeah, it's
reject.
just
Yeah.
blocked. I can't even.
Yeah,
I can't
same.
even email her.
Right to spam.
All right, Sean, you gonna read it?
Would you like me to read it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can read it.
Yes.
This is Sean's Sean's author bio for me.
I might make some real-time edits, just so
Okay.
you're aware.
It's necessary and needed.
Necessary, needed, baby.
Necessary and needed.
Necessary.
Daniel Josephine Quigley was born near Gainesville, Florida, to a sex therapist and a ketchup packet collector. He spent his formative years in the Bay Area of California, spending most of his time greasing up and practicing Greco-Roman wrestling with his closest pals. It was when he started writing about greasy wrestling that he became hooked on being too wordy and craving attention and recognition of others. Shortly after high school, he abandoned all of his closest friends and moved to Georgia, where he would have high aspirations of playing soccer and going into sports journalism. Failing miserably at both, he now spends his days writing novels no one will probably ever read and coaching youth soccer for young girls who show him no respect at all, just the way he likes it.
I love
That's
you,
going
Sean.
in the book.
Yep, that's the bio in the book, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all true.
Oh God. Savage.
It's all true.
It's beautiful and savage, and I love you.
And now I'm going
It
to
is
start a
true.
bio writing business, apparently, because the chat is
so
blowing up
guys,
with
if you want
requests.
John Holden to write
Honestly,
your bio,
I almost asked you to write mine too. Sean helped. Well, I'm not going to out somebody, but Sean helped somebody else. And it was really good.
oh God. I don't even know how to get back on track from here. I don't know how I come back from that.
Where
I'm just
were we?
done. Yeah, I'll just be in the corner.
Oh, Sidax in the chat.
He can write
He's
an entire
outing
book.
himself.
He can write an entire book just like that.
Okay, yeah. So Sean helped Matthew Sidek write his actual bio
Oh.
that made it into the cut.
Hey.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So again, just to recap for the folks that have missed it, we've got an awesome cover reveal for Heroes coming out in end of March 30th. March 30th, is that right?
31st.
31st. March 31st. Pre-orders are available now. There's going to be a hardcover version of the book. We've got exciting new projects. There could be open submissions from Lost Boys Press coming through soon, but please, when that does
Not
open,
yet.
go through proper channels. We've got updates. Chad Ryan, you've got 3 books you're writing right now. Is that right?
Yep, I've got The Way of the Dark Woods. I've got the follow-up to Ghost River, which is called Kink.
Fucking
And
of course it is.
and God's Rift as well. Yeah, I'm a busy boy. There's some Ghost River stuff that's happening too, but I'm gonna wait on that.
Okay, all right. And then Ashley, you guys have got a magazine coming out. You guys have got you're going to be doing a subscription, or not subscription for sure, but potentially down the line you could be subscribing to this magazine. We're going to
See
have
if
some
people are interested
serialized
first.
content. Yeah, we're going to have some serialized content there, and you've got some stuff coming out too, right?
I mean, besides the serialization of Tales from Somewhere Else, it's God's Rift, and then the big fantasy series, which we called The Divine Gift. And the first book of that is called Ruin.
Ooh,
So it's basically the book starts with the world in shambles.
let's go.
That's how I like my world.
And you said that you can't do these one-liners because that was freaking fantastic, by the way. And
Oh,
She,
yeah. What was the first line to my
she
book?
hates it. Yeah, she hates doing the one-liners.
And for
We
the
all
and for
came
the
from
folks
somewhere.
at home, it's soon to be opening up the next anthology for Lost Boys Press, The Great Wars. I mean, man, this is incredible. We've got so much content
I'm
coming
submitting
out.
the Olive Wars, by the way.
Yeah, Sean will do the Olive Wars and the
I really
Cilantro
want to
Wars.
write that so bad.
Yep.
He's submitting to what?
The Olive Wars.
Olive Wars
Oh, God.
from Twitter.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Well, that's the amazing thing about Lost Boys Press is you can write that story if you want to, and if it's good, we'll take it. You know, that's the cool thing. Like, you know, we're it's got to be good, though, right?
I don't think she wants a
That's my point.
Twitter war.
Oh man, and man, again, I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on Heroes. I'm so freaking honored to be a tiny little part in it. And let me just tell you again, selfishly, like this was my first time getting to work with a real editor and a professional editor, and it was a fucking joy, Ashley. And thank you so much for being a part of this and making, at least for me, and I know a ton of other writers,
Ashley's the best editor.
little bit of a dream come true, man. Like it's.
I didn't make you cry too hard, did I?
Ashley does do freelance work, by the way. So
Yeah.
if you need an editor,
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Highly recommend. If you want to know how good it was, even though it drives Dina crazy, me and Chad Ryan are both on team Accept All.
Yeah.
Read through your editor's fucking notes, people.
No way.
They're there for a reason.
Click, click.
took the
I'm all
time.
done.
Yep, accept all, and we're good to go.
Click, click, bitch.
Blood Mist is deleted.
And then there's me that like argues with my editor when I shouldn't.
Ashley,
No, you don't argue with me. You just said, "Hey, I want to keep." Well, I mean, I like if you.
I was just trying. I felt like it was my voice. That's all.
I know
Which, like,
exactly.
just
And
a-
if you come to me and say, "No, I want to keep this, and this is why," and
Right.
it's it's a coherent and good reason, I'm like all for it.
Yeah.
You know?
Jess said she
Yeah, so
overthinks
anybody
every
out
single
there-
note for
Oh.
over 45 minutes.
when I
Yeah, for real.
when I was writing we were editing Ghost River, she would send me back the editor's notes, and she's like, "All right, I need this back in like 3 to 4 weeks to stay on schedule." I'm like, 10 minutes later, bing, bing, all done. Except all.
And also before I
Real
go
quick,
too much
wait,
further.
Daniel, shut the fuck up. I've been trying to talk. Thank
sorry,
you.
yes, ma'am.
So, I just want to say, because Don't Make It Weird is like known for our literary tips. It is okay to have open dialogue with your editor about things that they want to change, because you can have discussions with them, and that's a totally okay relationship.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
And I appreciate that.
I encourage it.
And for the record, Dina needs to tell me to shut up all the time because I talk way too much. So I appreciate you, Dina.
Yeah, that's normal for us.
And also, just because I want to make sure that, you know, we're being fair here, because like we mentioned earlier, it wasn't just Ashley out here editing. There was a ton of great editors
Yes.
putting in work for these short stories. What do you guys want to give a little shout out to the editing crew?
Yes, Brendan Cup, Brent Mann, or Mon. I don't know how she pronounces it,
It's Mann.
but
It's Mann,
and Emily Rosmus.
Hmm.
Those were the 3 other editors that helped me bring the
So
book
good.
together, and their names will be alongside me on the cover.
Yes, sir. Like I said, man, so much talent here. And guys, I'm just excited. I can't wait till we get to all be back together soon. Sean, do we get to have a little reveal on, I heard that there might be a Don't Make It Weird with Chad and Ashley part 2 coming up.
Well, it is coming up. We need to nail down a date, but we are going to bring Chad and Ashley back on the show together.
Again?
Yeah.
Together.
He just doesn't want to play games with me.
No.
Listen, you know
I've
what?
got a
You can sit out the
depraved-
game, Chad, but you're not tagging out of doing a dual.
No, I'm not going to sit out of the
copulation.
game.
Yeah,
Watching
we got
me
a good
cringe
one
during
for you,
games
Chad.
is
I'm
important.
saving the classic for you, buddy.
Please, yeah, make me real
Locked
uncomfortable.
and loaded.
That's what
I
we
mean,
do.
I got out of the game segment with Chad, so it's only fair that he gets out of the game segment with us.
No.
Back
Yeah.
on his
Oh wait,
episode,
are we
which you can go back
about
and
to
watch.
do that?
What?
No. We're not doing it this episode.
No,
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 no.
no.
No, we're not doing
Okay,
no, we're not
okay.
doing
I was
that.
about to say, Carter, put the kids.
No, we're
No,
not doing
it'll
that.
be a traditional format episode, not a live. So
Yep.
we'll
Okay.
get that on the calendar soon. But yeah, that's going to happen probably around the time that Heroes comes out. So
All right,
look
guys.
forward
So,
to that.
like I said, so many amazing things coming out of Lost Boys Press. And, you know, us here at the Don't Make It Weird podcast, we're so honored to be partnered with you guys. Chad, Ashley, why don't you guys let the folks at home know where they can find everything Lost Boys Press related?
Ashley.
Chad?
Okay.
No.
No.
Me.
Yeah. Ashley.
Tell them both to do it, Daniel. Good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Next time, just name one.
Yeah.
Name one.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're everywhere and becoming everywhere now. So you can find us on Lost Boys Press at our website, lostboyspress.com. You can find us Lost Boys Press Twitter, Lost Boys Press Instagram, TikTok. Look up our books on where you buy books. And, one thing, if you guys are fans,
where you buy books, it's so vague.
But one thing, if you guys are fans of ours and you like our books and stuff, and you go to bookstores and stuff, don't be afraid to make a request, because we are available to be purchased, to bookstores. And we're working on.
We are available.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Chad Ryan is on the website.
Hmm?
I would pay $50 for a Chad Ryan.
$50 for a Chad Ryan.
Yeah. Our books are available for purchase there in libraries and all that stuff. So,
we are not for sale.
Yeah, we're not for sale. I mean, I'm for sale, but Ashley's not.
That's the editor in me.
There's always a price. No.
Well, I mean, to be honest, could anybody really afford me?
No. There's not enough chocolate in the world.
Or strawberries.
Yeah, or
not enough ramen.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
So anyway, we're super thrilled. So do look us up at Lost Boys. I know we're kind of talking to our fans anyway. So, but do check us out, because we're coming up with some exciting stuff. And if you're a writer, we're trying to be the home for interesting stories. And if you're a reader, we want to be your best friends, because we're going to give you experiences that you won't get at other places. And that's what our allure and our passion is. We want to bring compelling stories that are imaginative, unique, and have that indie spirit, that readers are like, oh my God, I've never read a book like this. And we get that all the time. And that's what we love, because, that's how things change. That's how genres and storytelling changes. That's how it's changed all throughout history. You try things, and, we're trying. So thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Exactly. And make sure to keep an eyes on the submissions page for when they open.
Listen, I've got my finger I'm going to be just refreshing like crazy. So, expect that.
Listen,
Is it today? Is today?
Yeah.
I've pre-ordered my copy of Heroes, and everyone here should too. Pre-orders are open. Check out the Lost Boys Press Twitter. All the links are there for U.S. and international. And
my mom texted me and she said, get as many as I can for a set price point. So I have to try to stand at that price point, but I'm going to order a couple.
There you go. And so guys, Chad, Ashley, where can they find your individual Twitters if they just want to, send you some Jar Jar related pictures?
Well, that won't be coming to my end.
No.
It can be.
No.
Yeah, it can come to Chad's if he wants.
All the porn and the sex bots. Ooh. Hey, buddy.
Friendly reminder, Daniel, that it's not too late to pull your story from the anthology.
Hey.
Perfect timing, Chad. Absolutely.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
This is why we love live shows, baby.
Hey, buddy.
Should we dance with him to make it okay?
He's going ham. He's a better dancer than I am.
Yep. My son is a superstar.
Oh God.
He's like, get the fuck out of here.
So Chad, how old does your son have to be before you'll let him read Ghost River?
Yeah, well, that's
Never.
funny
40.
because I have like a 17-year-old and I don't let her read it yet. So,
Dowie is crying laughing right now, by the way.
Yeah. He's the king of photobombs. So, but someday, I think I'm going to write something for him because, I don't always have to, write super horrific stuff. I'm interested in, doing some imaginative and,
Love Squid. That's the inspiration right there.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a children's book. Love Squid.
That could be such a cute children's book.
Yeah.
Just giving you hugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cuddliest Love Squid.
The canoodlingest Love Squid.
Yeah. The Camden photobomb. Hey, I'll be out there in a few minutes, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, say goodbye to the audience.
Bye-bye.
We'll
Hi,
see you later.
Camden. Oh, man. Outstanding. Yeah. So, where can the folks find you guys on Twitter?
I'm at Ashley Editorial.
Yeah. I am everywhere at Writing is War. So you can find me on all the platforms at Writing is War, Chad Ryan.
Perfect. And you guys can find us at the Don't Make a Weird podcast at DMIW podcast, right, Sean?
Oh Lord.
I do that one.
You've only been doing it for how long now?
You can find us on
do this part.
YouTube. First of all, like and subscribe on YouTube. DMIW podcast on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok.
Yes, that's right. Dina rocks that TikTok.
TikTok will just be me.
I just got TikTok for the first time yesterday. It could be me someday. We don't know.
I've been asking you to send me TikTok videos for
I just signed up
forever.
yesterday. I don't know what TikTok
Daniel's
does.
like the ultimate procrastinator.
Yeah, ultimate. Yeah. And you guys can find me on Twitter at Dan Q Writes Thing. That's Dan Q Writes Thing
It's
singular. It could be donk. Just makes a very good
donk.
point. And Dina, where can folks find you?
You can find me pre-ordering my pre-sale copy of Heroes
Atta girl.
via the LostBoysPress.com website. Heroes, because Daniel misses Q to fucking plug it again. But also, you can find me at Dinosaurus D. That's D like
And producer Sean, where can the folks find you?
I'll have my head in the fridge searching for leftovers, man.
Yeah, it's
I'm
leftover
hungry.
city time.
It's dinner
man.
time on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my husband did well. He
Eastern
ordered us
is God's
Chinese.
time.
Hey!
Smart man. Tell him I love him
yeah,
again.
I
Tell
want to.
Shout out
Carter
Carter.
just one more time. Yeah, one more time.
Well, I'll make sure that he sends you more Jar Jar
Please do.
horrible
That,
memes.
that is
Jar
my,
Jar porn.
my
is what you
professional.
meant to say.
that was the worst day of my
My
life.
job at Lost Boys Press is Jar Jar related. So.
That's
All right,
it
guys.
is.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everyone that was with us, to all the contributing authors, to all of the people tuning in around the world. We freaking
Chat,
love you
we
guys.
love
We can't wait to see you guys again soon.
Thanks, guys.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.